I'm Nancy, and I'm a climate activist.
I'm Mary Ellen. I'm a climate activist.
I'm Bill. I'm a climate activist.
I'm Chris. I'm a climate activist.
I'm Mark, and I'm a climate activist.
I'm Mona, and I'm a climate activist.
I'm Kathy. I'm a climate activist.
I'm Shirley, and I'm a climate activist.
I'm Abby, and I'm a climate activist.
I'm Sandy, and I'm a climate activist.
Hi, I'm Marianne, and I'm a climate crisis activist.
Hi, I'm Maggie, and I am a climate activist.
I'm a climate activist.
I'm a climate activist.
And what we do is we take the despair from the climate crisis and we turn it into action.
I have 35 acres here in which I've planted 250 trees. I've repurposed a lot of the wood, try to reuse as many things as I can.
Thinking globally but acting locally by working on safe trails as an alternative to driving. We are developing, with a group of like-minded friends, we are developing trails through the whole town of Kirkland.
We have solar panels on our house, and I have participated in many climate protests.
I love our new electric car, and electric cars are our future.
So the clean energy program for the village and the town, you have to do 4 actions. And things that they did with our encouragement was they replaced the municipal lights with LED lights. They did benchmarking of all of their energy use with help from Hamilton students. Because benchmarking is the first step on finding ways to reduce your emissions. And they adopted a unified solar panels permit, so it's easier for people to get the permit to put solar installations in place.
You know, I'm a little worried. I live in India, and I'm a little worried about pollution as well and loss of my habitat. So I hope everybody takes care of it. That's very good. Thank you, Benjamin. You're welcome.
One of the things I have done quite a long time ago, well, 4 or 5 years ago, was to divest from all fossil fuel investments and my own investments. And I have solar panels in the back. We're talking about some pumps for hot water. We're hoping to do that this year.
Recently, we started to divert our food waste from the landfill, and we use the CNY Green Bucket Project. It's a service that collects your green waste, or your food waste, and takes it to the anaerobic digester to turn food waste into energy. I felt I needed to take the next step in my activism journey, so I joined a climate activist group, and it's been a really empowering experience knowing that I'm not the only one who wants my children to have a safe and healthy planet.
One of the focuses for climate activism within New York State was a bill that was introduced into the state legislature called Climate and Community Preservation Act. And together with a number of members of organizations from across the state, from Long Island to Buffalo, we made multiple trips to Albany to advocate for this bill, which promised very aggressive goals in reducing greenhouse gases and at the same time providing climate justice. The bill did pass both houses of the legislature, and then our attention turned to the governor's office because we were worried that the governor might be skeptical of the bill. But after lobbying continued there, he did sign the bill, a modified version of the bill called CLCPA, Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act. And that makes New York State the most aggressive in the country in fighting climate change.
What I've chosen to do is to focus my activism on our local community, and I've embraced this project of the trail system because it gives a concrete positive outcome that is a successful venture for our community, but more than that, it epitomizes what we can do at a local level as a way of enacting what our core values are. And what the core values are that we celebrate this year in the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, that we want to preserve the natural environment, keep our Earth safe, keep it safe for the future, and that we're doing this on a local level with our trail system.
I love winters in upstate New York, and they just aren't what they used to be.
Because I want to save the earth for my grandchildren.
We have been watching the gradual erosion of some of our natural resources in just this area, and we feel that the government has just not taken it seriously enough.
I want my grandchildren to see the power of activism, and I want them to know that I care about their future and the future of all young people. And I believe this is our biggest fight ever, and we have to stand up for them and by them.
Well, my main reason is basically to save our planet, because there is no planet B. And my very personal reason is for my children and for my grandchildren. I want them to experience the beauty that I have experienced of this planet.
I have a 2-year-old grandson who loves flowers, hugs trees, and is interested in bugs and birds. And I have a 2-week-old grandson who is just starting to look at the world around him. I want them to grow up in a country that cares for the health, housing, and schooling of all children, that curbs pollution, mitigates flooding and drought, and reaches carbon neutrality by the time the little one is 10, not 30. I want them to grow up into an equitable world where people's chances of health and happiness and the size of their carbon footprint are not dependent on their zip code or what country they were born in. I want all children to inherit a just world in which the dire effects of the climate crisis have been averted. Recovering habitat allows a profusion of wildlife to flourish. Capitalism and corporations succeed at the service of people rather than at their expense. And all people, rich and poor, the most vulnerable child and the most powerful leader, acknowledge the interdependence of all life.
Have a deep and abiding love for the earth. It's a passion. There's a place that I go that soothes my soul. It's not very far. Down the hill a little ways, there's a spring that comes out of the water, out of the hillside. And I can go there and I can sit and listen, and I can feel, and I can be thankful. And I do something that came from the Haudenosaunee. I speak to all the different parts of nature and thank them for what they give to us. And it's a real place of peace, and I can carry it with me. It's a very special place because it's green all year, even when there's 2 feet of snow on the ground. The snow melts away into the spring, and the watercress is green all year. I can pick watercress there 12 months out of the year. And it's just really special. And this is my love for the earth is what has made me a climate activist.
I think about future generations and the stress and fear that they will have about our planet. And in the future, when they ask us, what did you do for our planet? I want to be able to say that I did something, that I took action, and I hope more people will become climate activists so they can say that they did something too.
We need to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. The marginalized communities are the communities that are getting hit the hardest by climate change. Mother Earth is the other one. We have to stand up for Mother Earth and its marginalized inhabitants because there is no Planet B.